she's broken. They not. So shout out to Mr. X. None of these folks are sober. None of them. Not one. They are always under the influence of something. Yeah, that ain't Coca-Cola in her cup. Yeah, she is all but inebriated.
I would say this.
I'm so glad it's not me. I'm so glad it's not me.
There you go. Women like her are to be respected. They have been around since the beginning of time. I would say the majority of women are operating just like her. They just lie about it. So I respect the fact that she is transparent and she made us all aware of who she is so that we can steer clear. But the average woman got just as many bodies and does the same type of stuff with lesser men. So it's just unfortunate.
Trey Songz hit me up. Where you at, baby? I said, you know you want me to lick that ass again.
Again?
I licked his ass. He invited me to his mansion. Okay, so he invited me to his mansion. I was out there for Pinky shoot. I went out there. You guys, it's nothing that serious. Like they just invite you out there because they see you do your and they're like, oh, I want her to do what I see.
Is that Trey Songz? If it is,
this is Pinky. I swear to God.
Answer it, please.
I can't do that because that's green as fuck. I can't do that, sir.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can't do that, sir.
Damn.
No, that's green as fuck.
That would have been.
I'm gonna have to not answer it, but it is Pinky from Los Angeles. Trey Songz hit me up, goddamn it. It was like, oh, baby. I think this was whenever I was a little bit thinner, but goddamn it, I've only gained 30 pounds. Y'all.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
So this woman claims to be some kind of porn star. You know, she said she was licking Trey Songz gooch in nether regions. She proud of it. She a proud 304. Like, yeah.
That's not an accomplishment. Do we have to say that? A man to invite you to lick his John Brown hand parts is not putting you anywhere.
What if you're a select man?
I don't know. I just what's the energy? Come on, where are freaky entrepreneurs at? Where Top Pro? What a sister? If we invite over to just eat butt. Like, I don't, just come on.
She's monetizing it. They done pay her to come up here and talk about it. She able to monetize it.
And see, she's acting like it's. What if he doesn't want the world to know that he had her pull up and was doing all the unthinkables to him? Like, why do you have to tell all your business?
NDA. Why ain't you got to make them sign the NDA, Trey?
That's true.
That's where we at. Yeah, Ebony. If you gonna be out here getting your freak monster on, no shame, but you got to be smart. Right. That's one thing about we talk about this, man. Our Viking counterparts, they will be doing the wildest stuff. They will have whole bondage rooms set up like 50 Shades of Grey, and you won't never know. But we like to get up on Kevin Samuels' internet and tell it all. Yeah, keep y'all mouths shut with y'all freaky selves. Keep something to the imagination. Goodness gracious.
It was like, oh, baby. I think this was whenever I was a little bit thinner, but goddamn it, I've only gained 30 pounds. Y'all can go to fucking hell. So anyways, I hit him up back because I was in LA. He's like, hit me up when you're in LA, blah, blah, blah. You're not in LA all the time. It's a 6-hour flight or a 4-hour flight from Florida. So that's not somewhere you're going to be all the time. When I got up there, I was like, okay, so you're going to look out, right? That's exactly the words I said. So you're going to look out, right? Because I wasn't going to say, oh, pay me this, pay me that. I knew he was a fucking millionaire. Hello. So I go to his house, and as I'm walking up the driveway, first of all, I didn't even get all fresh. I just was myself. That shit. I was like, okay, if you're going to be nervous, this shit ain't going to come out right. Be yourself. Wear what you're wearing and be yourself. So I walked up his driveway. I almost tripped on the brick driveway. It was like bricks, and it was all uneven because it was custom made or whatever the fuck he has going on. So I almost tripped on the bricks. They were all sticking out here and there. Almost tripped on the bricks. I get up to the walkway, and he's like, okay, come in. And I had just got like these little scars on my leg from my boyfriend dragging me through the fucking concrete, honestly.
God damn.
Yes, I used to get in bad fights.
What? She in here talking about licking Trey Songz gooch and then in the next breath, she talk about her boyfriend. Y'all be taking some atomic black pills out there. First of all, why would you wipe this woman up? If you ever watch SBC, she got every red flag in the book, so you deserve it.
No shame, no sympathy. Holy cow, that's a heck of confession. Hey, bruh, where your girl go? Did she leave out of town? Where'd she go? Oh, I think she went to go see her mom. Wrong. With no, yeah. And she gonna call you and FaceTime you after she done it and be like, hey, I love you, babe. Oh, some things you just can't come back from. Don't deal with these harlots because there will be no sympathy for you either. You got to eat that.
And she's talking about she only gained 30 pounds. 30 pounds is a lot of weight. That's like a whole, you've been pregnant with a whole baby because you normally gain between like 25 and 35 pounds. That's for like a normal pregnancy. You gained a whole baby pregnancy. So she's tripping. But Gav, you got to drop that Corey Holcomb, he runs the streets at night. Like that's the first thing I thought about when she talk about
That's
she got
my
drunk by
jail.
her man.
That's my
Yeah, he
jail.
can't sleep.
Madness.
They were all sticking out here and there. Almost tripped on the brakes. I get up to the walkway and he's like, okay, come in. And I had just got like these little scars on my leg from my boyfriend dragging me through the fucking concrete, honestly.
God damn.
Yes, I used to get in bad fights with him, the boyfriend of 10 years. So anyways, we go into his mansion. There's like glass stairwells. I'm walking up these glass stairs. I see him looking at my leg and he's like, oh, this is my brother. His brother was laying on the couch, no lie, like a boy in the trap. And he has this big, beautiful mansion. And he's like, let me show you my basketball court. He goes and shows me his basketball court.
Is crazy.
He shows me his basketball court through a window. Okay, through a window, you can see a huge basketball court. It's like outside, inside type shit.
He's trying to have you do a pickup game? Or
No,
y'all play
just,
21?
I guess he just moved there. What y'all don't get is like they're not living how they say they're living. This shit is borrowed time.
Let me show you my basketball court.
That's what I'm getting from it. Is that it's like, why would you show it off to a bop?
He wanted to impress you, show you that he got it.
Like if you just got it, that's why you want to show up.
Oh my God.
Hell!
She just called herself a bop. She said, why are you showing me this? And I'm for the streets. These women be calling y'all out on y'all madness. What you got, Raquel? I see you've been observing for a minute.
I don't understand why you guys play in these lakes of water. Like when a man has money, why do y'all go and play with these kind of toys? I don't get it, because like I know you guys are gonna say, oh, we don't wife her, she's not anybody's wife. But this is the kind of chick that y'all end up getting pregnant when you have NBA contracts, when you have NFL contracts, when you have record deals. You're laying up with these women. I don't understand why. Like she's getting beat up.
Shout out to Drake, his baby mama. Huh.
Right. Like, what is it about it? Because they end up getting y'all to get them knocked up. And then they end up getting y'all on the hook for years for a child. So it's just like, I don't understand. Like, why does she have a platform? Why is anybody platforming her to listen to whatever's coming out of her mouth? Like, the only thing she's good for is the money on the nightstand, right? So why does anybody care whatever she's doing to Trey Songz? Like, of course Trey Songz would let somebody like her eat his gooch. Who else is going to eat his gooch? Oiled up Ebony isn't going to eat his gooch, no matter how offensive her oil is for some of you in the chat. She's not eating gooch. I'm not eating anybody's gooch. Like what? Like I just, it's like, why is a microphone in her face to make her feel like what she's saying is important enough? It's not important. Of course you are a gooch eater. Of course you are. Look at you.
And all these women are talking to men like this. Like they're not talking to other women because other women would check them.
Yeah.
Like, bring back shame. You should be ashamed to be talking like this and so blunt and so forward. Like we get it, but act like a lady Like this is crazy. I've never heard such talk. I like hearing a good whole story here and there, but this is just wild. It's so blunt and blatant. It's too much.
She belongs to the streets.
No, he was just
21.
I guess he just moved there. What y'all don't get is like they're not living how they say they're living. This shit is borrowed time.
Let me show you my basketball court.
That's what I'm getting from it. Is that it's like, why would you show it off to a bot?
He wanted to impress you, show you that he got it.
Like if you just got it, that's why you want to show it off. But if you've been living there, that's boring to you. Like all of our houses.
If I got a woman coming through, the last thing I'm showing her is a fucking basketball court.
So he takes me upstairs, and we go to his bedroom, and he asked me, "Do I want a sip of the drink he had?" I don't know what it was, but it was a big bottle. It was a nice bottle, and I was like, "No." I was so nervous at the time. I was like, "No, I don't want to drink," and I just wanted to go right into fucking him, like making him impressed and shit. It was still daylight at the time. Let's record this. It was still daylight at the time. We go into his room. I'm like, no, I don't want to drink. And then we lay on the bed, and then I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, it's really Trey Songz I'm sitting beside. I said, okay, let me get a drink. He says, no, I already asked you if you wanted to drink. You don't get a drink now. Type shit. And I was like, oh my God, he's so fucking rude. So then I said, okay, I'm going to just go along with it. Maybe this is how it is in Hollywood. I don't fucking know.
Here we go. Shout out to the Diddy Files, right? This is how this stuff starts. Like, look, we just up in here. I'm eating gooch. He drinking out of mugs, and I don't know what he drinking. He asked me to have a sip. And then, this is crazy.
What is that? And here she go. She said, I don't know what's going on here. This is how they do it in Hollywood, I guess. They don't know what they don't know. And they just going with the flow. But you keep being around these guys, and wild stuff gonna happen. Yeah, you got to stay away. Trey said you can have a drink when you come in. That's like alpha male strategies. You can have it once I offer it, but now you said no. Don't ask for it now. Yeah, mind control bull crap.
And did you guys hear her? She was like, I'm trying to get straight to the point. I don't want to see your basketball court. I don't want you to show me around. I just came here to get it in. Like, that's so crazy to hear. Because, there's times when, you go to somebody's house, they show you around. Here's the bathroom. Here's this. Here's that. Things that you probably need to know. And you're just wanting to get straight to it. And, yeah, that's kind of bad. I don't know. Everything is all different now.
This is so foreign to me. I nobody could, you tell me I can't have something to drink or I can't go to the bathroom. I'm looking for your maid. Somebody need to let me out of this house. Let me out of this house. Like, I'm not, what? But she's still sitting there like, okay, all right. Couldn't be me.
Lay on the bed, and then I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, it's really Trey Songz I'm sitting beside. I said, okay, let me get a drink. He says, no, I already asked you if you wanted to drink. You don't get a drink now. Type shit. And I was like, oh my God, he's so fucking rude. So then I said, okay, I'm going to just go along with it. Maybe this is how it is in Hollywood. I don't no, I'm just like from Duval. I'm just trying to survive here. I'm just trying to get the bag out of him. We didn't agree on no price. I was just trying to do my best performance to get the most money. So I stayed up all night on my grandmama. I stayed up all night fucking him, sucking him. I lifted his legs up and licked his asshole. Trey Songz, I licked his asshole. It was great. He loved it. He turned around. He hiked that up. He let me lick that asshole. It was pretty great. Okay? As we were walking out.
Oh, man.
Hell!
And I don't know what the name of this podcast is on Facebook. I'm not sure where else. RAOP. But I don't know about the guys here. It's like, man, y'all getting kind of slimy. But I guess this is how they create their content. I don't know. But this woman, man, y'all mess around and get sued playing with her.
There you go. Yeah, that part right there, because goodness gracious, it may be a non-disclosure sign. Don't know. I would hope so. God dang, Trigger Trey. I was a fan of Trey Songz back in my college days. He had them hits, man.
or even the fact that this may be false. Like, I don't know why. She can be straight up lying. He can start suing for defamation.
This isn't the first time someone has said this about him. It's another lady that looks just like her. Her name, she goes by Selena Powell or something like that. Right. And she was with Academics for a little while, and then she was with Trey Songz for a little while, and then she was with Snoop Dogg for a little while. Almost got Snoop divorced from his wife. I mean, I don't get why these women are exciting to y'all other than the fact that they're doing that gooch thing. I mean, that is just so gross. It's no shame at all to say that this man had his butt tooted in the air. And you're putting it as like it's jokes on him, but it's jokes on you too, because who's doing all that stuff? You are, and you didn't even set a price, and you think somebody like Trey Songz, you think that like Trey Songz doesn't have baby face money, right? So what is you're gonna do your best performance? What do you think he's gonna give you for that? You think it's gonna be more than $1,000?
Listen here, this woman got a teardrop on her face. We must understand the character on the screen. If he gave her $50, she'd probably be. It is what it is. These women have no dignity nor shame.
She got a tattoo up there that it says F love. Broken, completely damaged. Yeah, she said she just no price. She just gonna give her best to this man and hope she get what she get.
And for hours. Like what? Like hours, girl.
Wow. Well, shout out to Cam Newton's baby mama. These women don't know what they would do until $1 million man applying pressure. Then you will be eating gooch and giving gok for hours. You don't even know you were capable of such things.
Until you do.
Here's the thing with these celebrities. I get the allure and all that, but they are just regular people. Like, they're just regular people like you and me. I met a lot of celebrities in my life, and just because they're famous doesn't mean you need to go all out and just hoe it up. Like, this is crazy. They're regular people just like you and me. They put their shoes, the shoes on one shoe at a time, pant legs one at a time. Like, they're regular people. I understand that they have money, but I think she was coming more for the fun than to get some money, because she didn't have a price set. She just wanted to be there. And that's not a good hoe. So I don't know. She's doing it all wrong.
There you go.
I'm just trying to get the bag out of him. We didn't agree on no price. I was just trying to do my best performance to get the most money. So I stayed up all night on my grandmama. I stayed up all night fucking him, sucking him. I lifted his legs up and licked his asshole. Trey Songz, I licked his asshole. It was great. He loved it. He turned around. He hiked that ass up. He let me lick that asshole. It was pretty great. Okay? As we were walking out.
He wanted you to dive in it.
As we were walking out.
Obviously, he wanted. I want you to dive in it.
Okay, and we spent the night on my dead grandma.
A few moments later.
Oh, I was over there. His mom cooked for me, and it was good as fuck. It was some chicken. So the first time I met him was in Miami, and I came out there, and Lil Got It was there. And we got into it because I went upstairs and I was playing with Sean Kingston's dick and stuff, and it wouldn't get hard, and he was getting mad and stuff. So I was like, I'm not.
He was getting mad at you.
Yeah, and I was like, you need to just.
So she claimed she was with Sean Kingston, her next little escapade, and he couldn't get his meat up. She up here.
God damn. I ain't got Sean Kingston. Mr. I can't even say the name of his song, but the only one that I know, Sean Kingston.
Yeah, the suicidal. Did he sing?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
or sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
He in trouble right now. Him and his mom is arrested for tax fraud or something they did. So he in jail or heading to jail.
Is she? She's so proud of this. I guess this is damage. You know what? Shout out to this sister. If she is telling any truth, all allegations, there's some truth here. I can respect A person being honest. I don't care how egregious it is. Because want to know why? She is giving a clear-cut view into what it really is to be a raging groupie. She ain't really acting like is awesome and it's glamorous. She like, no, I'm nervous. Got ED gelatinous meats, angry, hide up rappers all over the place. Yeah, it's not fun because everybody getting some.
And it's not a
And
I was gonna say it's not a flex for her to just be talking about he wouldn't even get, hard around me, because just the sound of your voice or your presence alone should be enough to do it. So the fact that you don't turn him on, like something is off. Maybe it smelled a little funny. So
There you go.
it's all bad.
There you go. Something.
Oh, listen, and Sean Kingston about 350 pounds. That ain't helping.
True.
That ain't helping.
we got into it because I went upstairs and I was playing with Sean Kingston's and stuff, and it wouldn't get hard, and he was getting mad and stuff. So I was like, I'm not.
He was getting mad at you.
Yeah, and I was like, you need to just give me my money real quick. And he was like, I'm gonna go downstairs. So the next thing I know, I was like on his recliner at the bottom of his bed in this guy's room. I was watching TV in Sean Kingston's room on my dead grandmama, and Lil Gotti came up there and closed the door behind him. And he was like, what's up? And I was like, what's up? He was like, what's up? And then, we started talking, and I was like, where is he? He's like, he's downstairs. He's busy. So I was like, 10-4. He's the other two. They can deal with his soft that ain't never get hard. They can deal with that. I had done cussed him out and everything. So we fucking on Sean Kingston's bed.
Whoa.
And then his
crazy.
Shooters came in, and then it was crazy. They started watching us.
Lil Gotti shooters came in?
They started watching us.
They was watching?
Yes. And then Sean Kingston didn't say nothing about it.
He took a black pill in his own house from this brother, Lil Garnet. So that was the dude she had showed, the brother with the hair looking all wild. I'm not sure if we catch him again, but yeah, he walked in the room. She said his meat couldn't get hard, and his boy walked in here and said, my meat works.
No bread, no water, just meat.
And they start smashing on Sean Kingston's bed.
Yeah, par for the course. There
This
he is.
This ninja here walked in the room and said, give me them cheeks.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Amazing.
She says, certainly. She said, I came here to give somebody cheeks. I think she withholds some truth. His shooters come in and they just start watching. That ain't how that go. That's weird. Just coming. What they just stand? They just standing there by the. They just standing there. Like, okay, bro, I see. No, them ninjas is they unclothing themselves. They're like, ninja, hurry up. Stop making love. Get out the way.
I hope that when they do things like this, they wear super long protection and they're on the man pill. That's all I can say. Because it's like you don't want to have a lady like her, like the pill for men, the contraceptive.
No. Well, do you think water found this level? Come on now, this brother ate.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta understand here. Everybody ain't operating on this scale that we
right.
love. Most people,
but when you see a Trey Songz, right, like outwardly, if you were just to see a Trey Songz walking down the street, you wouldn't put him with this lady right here. It kind of doesn't match. If you're looking at his profession and he's in the industry, then yes. But I mean, she looks like a lady of the night. She's on these different podcasts now. This is the second time we've seen her. She's had it rough. Like her earrings have been yanked out of her earlobes. You see, she's always got on those glasses. So I'm thinking she's on some chemicals.
For sure.
Usually potheads don't feel like the need unless you're podcasting.
Well,
unless
you see the cup. She probably got some syrup, some promethazine.
I mean, I'm not up here with my glasses on. I don't know. It just seems like she's doing heavy medication. Like,
yeah, she's broken. They not. So shout out to Mr. X. None of these folks are sober. None of them. Not one. They are always under the influence of something. Yeah, that ain't Coca-Cola in her cup. Yeah, she is all but inebriated. She's
I mean, look at
broken.
her nails. Like, what is the orange and the white and the the ramen noodle weave? Like, where is your hair, Becky? Why are you doing this? Like, what made you take such a hard left turn in life where you think talking about Sean Kingston's noodle and this guy here gauntlet, or I don't know. I just this is
I would say this.
I'm so
Women
glad
like
it's
her,
not me. I'm so glad it's not me.
there you go. Women like her are to be respected. They have been around since the beginning of time. I would say the majority of women are operating just like her. They just lie about it. So I respect the fact that she is transparent and she made us all aware of who she is so that we can steer clear. But the average woman got just as many bodies and does the same type of stuff with lesser men. So it's just unfortunate.
There you go. That's why I say I appreciate the truth because there's some transparency there, no matter how gross it is. Blessings to her nasty self.
It's so gross. Yeah.
And as far as this woman, Trey Songz, John Kingston, now we got one more for you.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it up in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here